So here we are, our 5 community debate. Be it resolved, social networking has a negative effect on society. I hand the floor over to Courtney and Tuktoyaktuk to deliver Team Affirmative's opening remarks.
Our debate is on the following. Social networking has a negative effect on society. The affirmative team believes this to be true. The terms of the resolution are defined by the affirmative team as follows. Social networking is defined as a way to connect with others using online media sites. Social networking is defined as a collection of people living together in an ordered community. The first point my team will use to win this debate is that social networking promotes unhealthy behavior. Some social networking can lead to addictions that can cause you to stay awake during the night and through midnight from reasons ranging from texting with a friend to watching video after video. This is obviously leading to sleep deprivation and possible unhealthy sleeping habits. Social networking also takes time away from socializing with family and friends. Many families don't seem as close as they were 10 years ago. For example, I don't spend as much time with my family as I used to, and it's unhealthy. 10 years ago, people were happy to spend time with each other, but not now. Social networking is also making people self-isolated because all people want to do is stay in their bed and be on their phones all day. They don't want to socialize with their friends because they are too occupied with these networking sites. Social networking causes lower grades because kids will focus less on their schoolwork and spend more time on their phones. While on their phones, they'll be using Facebook or texting during class time, and that's how they get lower grades. Before we knew about social networking and phones, we would do better at school. Social networking is really affecting our school, and it's bad. Even when I'm trying to do work at school, my phone keeps me off track, but I've learned to start putting it away when I don't need it. For all these reasons, social networking has a negative effect on society.
All right, thanks Courtney, great job. It's now time for Brooke, on behalf of Team Fort, to tell us her opponent's or her team's side, and then try to disprove Courtney's points and give us her own. Nice and loud, Brooke, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so how you said with addiction of how it's unhealthy and everything, it's actually just like using drugs and everything, you can get over it. Like it's not that big of a problem. Yes, people are always on the computer, but they're always learning from it. How you said it's like lowering grades and everything, 20% actually of the students are actually doing extra credit work in the schools that of having this new technology classroom and everything. They're doing it for absolutely just extra help and learning new things. much good use it has for education, business opportunities, YouTube, and keeping in touch. Social networking takes a big part on education, with helping students on communication of social networking has really helped with establishing a great friend relationship with real people. And instead of seeing them simply as peers, just sending text messages back and forth to each other. For example, a shy person that's in a dorm with someone goes on their profile and Twitter account to find similarities, can help with face-to-face encounters with students. Facebook helps with getting to know the person, will act like, or also know what kind of hobbies they like. The social networking sites help with get to know the students, ready for talking with new people and to become friends with. Also to help in school with presentation and not being the person you once were. 20% of teens, while using social networking, get over their shyness and show their true colors. My second point of social networking is engagement. For students using the networking sites are actually practicing the kind of skills, 21st century skills they want them to have so they can be successful for today. Universities, College of Education and Human Development, and principal investigators have seen that students are starting to develop a positive attitude toward the technology systems of editing and customizing content and thinking about online design and layout. Sharing original work like poetry and film. They learn how to make safe and responsible use of the information and technology. My third point of social networking is global participation. Global participation for social networking on students is making them connected to the world. Through social media, there are people out there on sites that can help you with your studies. Any problem that you have, a person can help for a favor that is seen mostly on social media and will not stop for that one request that you need help with. One weird thing about social networking is that people just share funny videos or talk to random strangers. The odd thing is that these kind of things can help with your knowledge in general. The photos or links to your friends or teachers help in a lot of the ways people don't think social media can do, but it can. The students can see more of the world using a related new form of communication. In a world where connections are important, social media offers plenty of opportunities for learning and interactively. As a younger generation use such technology in the classroom, they remake the educational landscape. Another point is social networking has really made a difference in the attendance by more than a third. Students are wanting to come to school more because they get to use their Facebook and Twitter accounts, and they get to use internet more than just reading a book all day. My fourth point is social networking for students is collaboration. Use of popularity sites for educational uses includes Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus messaging boards, and blogging, among which Facebook leads. In 2008-2009, 61% usage, 2009-2010, 87%, and 2010-2011 is now 98%, proving that Facebook is the most social networking site used. Twitter is now 84%, LinkedIn 48%, and blogging 37%. These key sites students find an interest in as very helpful getting and also from their education. For one, sharing of important announcements and discussions to help key members updated from Twitter. Another, blogs and networking sites as a hub for links to important resources, articles, and information. Lastly, Facebook pages to popularize events, encourage participants, and develop a school spirit to get their teens or kids motivated to get the work done so they can go to these events. With these effects, we know that there are cyberbullying and harassment and peers and addiction. But Google has taken a big stand to pop-ups or blocking so they can stop this. Facebook has done a lot to stop the cyberbullying with blocking and reporting these insiders. With sexual predators, we have raised the alarm and promoted parents and legislators to question social networking for education, but the legislative and legislators and the legislators and parents have to question whether we should have this or not. But it's just the primary concern. When the schools have these new technologies, the parents and students are getting taught that there are these kind of things to wear to, and that they are responsible to be online.
All right.
Those are my.
Nice job, Brooke. We now have Nicole Inanuvic to offer up her rebuttal and then present her team's second argument.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with my rebuttal. Now before, when you compared an addiction to drugs, you said it as though a drug addiction is something you can easily get over. It's not. No addiction is something you can easily get over. Usually you have to go into rehabilitation, either, having other people monitor you to see if you're actually kicking your addiction or anything like that, and yeah. Also, social networking, as you guys say, helps you connect with other people, and yes, I guess is a good thing, but the thing is, do you really know who you're connecting to? When you think about it, yes, we can say, oh, I am this, but we can also lie, can't we? So, for example, some people, if they want to view adult content online, most will say, yes, I'm over the age of 18, even though they probably aren't. So, if you can lie about that, what makes it so that other people can't lie to you? Sure, you may be talking to somebody who claims that they are someone around your age, and though they say that they could be camera shy, but maybe they aren't even camera shy. Maybe they just don't want to reveal their true identity to you. And something that kind of just was before, when you said that you use social networking for studying, from what I see is social networking is meant to connect you with other people, not to, provide you study notes. Usually you go onto websites like Wikipedia or maybe various websites with information on this stuff, not Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. And where you say that schools getting more attendance for students because they can go on social networking sites at school, well, it's actually not allowed at school. And also, that's not your objective to go to school. It's not to social network, it's to learn. And when you mentioned before that parents are more aware of what is out there, yes, that's true, but they're also not always around to monitor their children. Some parents, they have to work, they have, maybe they have to travel to go visit family or something. And, they can't always bring their children with them. So, yeah, even if you get, say, for example, a nanny or a babysitter or something, you can't always be assured that they will watch over your children. And sometimes children, they don't want their parents to know what they're doing online, so maybe they'll lie. Because, I don't know, maybe they're doing something embarrassing, like making crude jokes over Twitter or Tumblr, or anything like that. So, yeah, those are my rebuttals. And now on to my argument. My argument is on cyberbullying. NoBullying.com states that nearly 43% of kids have been bullied online. 1 in 4 had it happen more than once. Kids who are bullied are more likely to experience loneliness, anxiety, and depression. DoSomething.org says that this leads up to 68% of kids agreeing that cyberbullying is a serious problem. And how we see it is that social networking is a gateway to cyberbullying. Sexting is a form of cyberbullying where individuals send naked photos to significant others, and sometimes, yes, they'll be respectful and keep your photos. Other times, those photos could spread online through social networking sites. This has led individuals to, This has led individuals who are bullying to do drastic measures such as kill themselves. An example of this could be last year's case of Amanda Todd, a teenage girl from British Columbia who in October of 2013 committed suicide from having photos of herself that were, nude photos spread around, also through cyberbullying, and has also been physically assaulted. Yet all these instances have led the teenage girl, who was around our age actually, to kill herself last year. People on Facebook tend to express their feelings towards others through vague status updates. And I'm not even limiting this to Facebook. This could go out to Twitter or Tumblr and other social media websites. Instead of actually working through their problems, they make vague statuses such as, "Wow, I can't believe what you've done, you slut," and examples similar to that. And also, social networking could bring a change in values that could possibly come from peer pressure. For example, if somebody makes a status that only gets a couple of likes instead of maybe 10 or 15, they feel like their self-worth isn't very high. They don't feel good about themselves. They just feel that, well, what I said, I thought more people would care about, but apparently not. So yeah, it's just, Also, if somebody were to get a negative comment on something that they have personally stated,